Well, I hope everybody's been enjoying their Mother's Day. Now I'm about to tackle another film where a man goes undercover as a woman. But this time it's to be with his kids. Get ready as I prepare to review one of my many favorite Robin Williams flicks, Mrs. Doubtfire, right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1993 family dramedy, Mrs. Doubtfire. Released by Fox and directed by Chris Columbus. It's based on Anne Fine's novel, alias Madame Doubtfire. The film stars Robin Williams in the title role, which he also starred as a co-producer, along with Sally Field, Pierce Brosnan, Harvey Fierstein, and Robert Prosky. Now, it follows a recently divorced actor who dresses up as a female housekeeper to be able to interact with his children. Of course, the film addresses themes such as divorce, separation, and the effect they have on a family. This film's pretty good. It's been some time since I last saw it, but, well, I can tell you that this is a good movie. I know it's one of my favorites, and one of my favorite movies in 1993. I know, well, actually, it's my favorite movie in 1993, I do believe. I mean, I know Ogre Boy's favorite movie of that year, 1993, is Mrs. Doubtfire. Anyway, let's begin our story. Now, we start out with Daniel Hiller, that's Robin Williams' character. He's a freelance voice actor. He's unfortunately not too thrilled with his job, so he decides to quit after a disagreement over a questionable script and returns home to throw a chaotic birthday party for his son Chris, which his ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife Miranda, that Sally Field, objects to. He's a devoted father to his three children, who are Lydia, Chris, and Natalie. Now, let me see. Lydia is played by Lisa Jacob. Matthew Lawrence is Chris, and Mara Wilson, who after this will go on to be in The Miracle on 34th Street remake, as well as Matilda and A Simple Wish. Look for a review of that coming soon. In the role of Natalie, or Natty. So, but unfortunately, Miranda is just trying to do her job, and soon she gets a call from their neighbor because, well, he's already got all sorts of things going on, especially animals and what have you. Miranda's definitely not too thrilled and what have you. Yeah, when they're getting down to House of Pain's jump around, it's like, Miranda, what's up? You're home pretty early. Oh boy. Well, it proves to be the final straw for her, who files for divorce. So the court grants sole custody of the children to her, shared custody on contingent on where Daniel finds a steady job and a suitable residence within the next 3 months. So apparently he manages to rebuild his life as he secures himself an apartment and a new job at the TV station, where he learns he's shipping clerk, and he can't even believe what he's been seeing, all these films that's around them. Well, this dude Tony tells him, you box them, you ship them. It's like, any questions? And it's like, after you box them, you ship them. Yeah. And he calls him smartass, and he says, like, I think I made a friend. So, now let me see now. I'm trying to find some more heads up. Sorry, everyone. Please stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I was trying to get more information since it's been a while since I last saw the movie. But anyway, he gets help from this woman. I forgot the name and what have you, but however, he manages to get everything fixed up and everything. And, well, he has his kids visiting one night, but he wants them to be with him till Miranda comes up, so she does, and well, he learns that Miranda is seeking a housekeeper. He alters the classified ad form, effectively barring any communication between her and potential candidates for the position. Utilizing his voice acting skills, he calls Miranda while posing as a series of undesirable applicants. But soon he manages to use the little son and, well, use a Scottish accented voice and everything, and really manages to get the job. And now she wants to ask for a name. It's like, oh, I thought I gave it to you. And it's like, no. And oh, Daniel looks, Doubtfire. I beg your pardon? Doubtfire, dear? Mrs. Doubtfire. So, well, I look forward to meeting you. Oh, me too. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Showtime. So, after all that, Daniel asks his brother Frank, a makeup artist, and his partner Jack to create a Mrs. Doubtfire costume, including a prosthetic mask to make him appear as an older woman. Yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, I'm so happy. Harvey Firestein's really a good guy. They try all sorts of things, but they're failing so much. Yeah. But they managed to get going, and so manages to get through. So, posing as Mrs. Doubtfire appears at the Hillards, and Miranda hires her after a successful interview. The children initially struggle under the Mrs. Doubtfire's authority, but soon come around and thrive. And further, Miranda learns to become closer with the kids. And Daniel learns several household skills as part of the role, further improve himself. But, however, this later creates another barrier for him to see his children, as Miranda puts more trust into Mrs. Doubtfire than him, and cannot bring herself to dismiss her. Well, he tries to cook and whatever, and blows it. And, well, his social worker, I do believe that's who that is, or someone, that woman was mentioned, comes in, and he manages to try to protect his identity and what have you, but loses his mask and gets run over by a truck. So, well, Frank has another mask and what have you. Tell him to be careful with it. But, well, apparently, even before this, so back to the little dinner bit, after Mrs. Doubtfire decides to get the kids to do their homework instead of watch the tube and what have you, but they won't do it, so it puts them to doing a few chores. But they just couldn't taste, so off they went. They missing their dad. So after that, he manages to call up a little fancy restaurant and have them deliver. Everything looks hunky-dory. Yep. So even though his little bit of disguise kind of gets the attention of the bus driver, but, well, it's just so funny. But not to make much more surprising, one night Lydia and Chris inadvertently discover that Mrs. Doubtfire is actually Daniel when he decides to go to the can to take a leak, and Chris goes in and sees with the toilet seat up and what have you. He's in shock. And he's like, it's Mrs. Doubtfire. She's half man, half woman. And it's like, you're on gay in the balls. And yeah, I'm sorry for that. It's like, and Leah's like, she hasn't? And Chris is like, she has everything. And Daniel speaks in his own voice. Look, I'm not who you think I am. Chris is just like, yeah, no shit. And he's like, watch your mouth, young man. They were shocked. Really surprised that he explained everything to them. They were both thrilled to have their father back, but they had to agree to keep a secret, not to let Miranda know, and says if she finds out, I won't be able to see you until I'm old and wearing glasses. One of them can't tell Natty either. She'll blow my cover. Well, Daniel, while working one day, is doing all sorts of the fun things with toy dinosaurs and what have you on the set of a canceled children's show. Yeah, he's this here. I think it's a T-Rex. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, and it's like then now we give up for James Brontosaurus. Boom 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 boom. All right, it's good. It's freaking hysterical. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean. I know I'm trying not to be so on the stuff for Fox since they're now under license at Disney, But hey, I think they understand. I think everyone in the Disney group I'm a member on Facebook understands too. So, and now give it up for the Raptor of Raptor. Yeah, oh boy. Now, Jonathan Lundy, who is the CEO of the station, he was really impressed by Daniel's voice acting and imagination. So Lundy invites Daniel for a dinner to discuss giving him his own show to host. So he discovers this is to be at the same place and time as Miranda's birthday dinner by her new beau, Stuart Dunmire. That's Pierce Brosnan, who a couple of years after this would go on to be James Bond. Yeah. Now, already, Miranda's already attached to Stuart and what have you, and boy, Daniel's just having a drink and what have you, hearing Stuart talking about Miranda and the kids and what have you, and the guy says, what about their real father? And it's like, guy's a loser, and Daniel's like, boy, that throws a lemon. Oh, sorry, it was like someone got up there and drove a fruit hip. I can't remember that line. My apologies, folks. So after that, now apparently Mrs. Doubtfire is expected to attend. So this just happens. Daniel is happy to be with his kids again on visitation, what have you. Miranda sees Daniel's apartment all fixed up and everything. Yeah, she's really impressed. And he's like, really? It's like, well, give me another chance. Let me pick up the kids after school. And it's like, well, I can't get rid of Mrs. Doubtfire. She's doing wonderful. It's like, come on, why not? Well, explains everything. Enough said. Before we go to the party, Miranda's going through a couple revealing dresses, but Mrs. Doubtfire kind of picks out a dress she wore to like a funeral. Oh boy, yeah, but the others go with the black revealing one. And Nay says, it's fun. So, after hearing about being invited to Bridget's restaurant, which of course I mean the same night, um, well, Daniel's supposed to meet with Mr. Lundy. Things really take a turn for the worst. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get to my 5-second warning to go on to the last bit of the movie to the ending. Now, if you've seen this movie, please go on. You may continue, and if not, you got 5 seconds to stop this video. Advance to the time below to avoid ending spoilers. Thank you for your understanding. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. So, Daniel is really forced to have to do with this. Unable to change either appointment, Daniel changes in and out of the Mrs. Doubtfire costume to attend both events. Well, getting the family to be in the smoking section and non-smoking section, which Mr. Lundy's in, and so, well, and apparently manages to try to go to the men's room, but had to go to the ladies' room because Miranda and they saw that Miss, or you know what I mean. So he makes sure nobody's in there, gets in to his normal self as Daniel and meets with Mr. Lundy. And has a little bit of scotch with him. That's really something. Yeah. So Daniel eventually becomes drunk and, well, consumes so much more and still manages to get back when he sees all sorts of things. And when Mr. Lundy thinks he's getting on with a gal he met and what have you. So, but apparently, later on, he overhears Stu when ordering jambalaya and tells him not to make it spicy because he's allergic to pepper. So Daniel pulls a fast one, sneaks into the kitchen, seasons it with powdered cayenne pepper. Uh-oh. So soon back. But unfortunately, as Mrs. Doubtfire goes back to Mr. Lundy, and he can't even believe this. He quickly claims that Mrs. Doubtfire is the perfect idea for his show. Mrs. Euphigenia Doubtfire. Doubtfire, yeah. Oh boy, what he says that the character is, yeah, really something. Well, they're about to get ready. As Stu has a bit of the jambalaya, he unfortunately chokes. Daniel's feeling guilty and whiteheaded. It's like, help is on the way, dear! Help is on the way! Quickly doing the Heimlich maneuver on Stu. Yeah. Yeah. This action causes the prosthetic mask to partially peel off Daniel's face, revealing his identity. Miranda's is just shocked, and Lydia and Chris are feeling bad. Now he says, Daddy? He takes out the mask like, yeah, it's me. Miranda's like, oh! So, happy birthday. Boy, she is awful tore up and everything, Miranda is. She's actually pretty PO'd. And eventually storms out, and the kids follow, saying they're sorry, and, well, he apologizes too. Sorry about the pepper. He's like, that's alright. And it's like, what you look at, show's over. And if that wasn't enough, at the next custody hearing, Daniel points out that he has met the judge's requirements, then explains his actions, but the judge, while sympathetic to him, is disturbed by his ruse and grants Miranda full custody, further restricting Daniel's rights to supervise Saturday visits, which devastates him big time. Now Mrs. Doubtfire, Miranda and her children become miserable, acknowledging how much she improved their lives. But however, they are then surprised to learn that Daniel, as Mrs. Doubtfire, is hosting a new children's show called Euphegenia's House. No wait, that's Euphegenia. That's how you pronounce it. Ugh, man, I hate when I get everything on. Sorry. It soon becomes a hit and starts airing across the country. Yeah. Yep. So Miranda visits Daniel on the set one afternoon, admitting that things were better when he was involved, and agrees to change the custody arrangements. So after she and Daniel share joint custody, allowing him to take the children after school, essentially the same way he had done as Mrs. Doubtfire. As Daniel takes the kids out, Miranda watches an episode of his show, in which Mrs. Doubtfire answers a letter from a young girl whose parents have separated, saying that love makes a family, no matter the distance between its members. And at the end, he's like, bye-bye. And that's the end. Well then, what do I think of Mrs. Doubtfire? I think it's a fun movie. I gotta admit, it's one of Robin Williams' greats. What have you? It won the Academy Award for Best Makeup and Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. Whereas Robin Williams was also awarded the Best Actor in a Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, which was good. I also like the score for this, done by Howard Shore. The story is just great. The characters are great. The performances given by them are absolutely good. There's also now a stage adaptation that is about to be, I do believe is about to be that is coming out, but I'd say a lot of people aren't quite too thrilled. There was to be a sequel to come up, but unfortunately, ever since after Robin Williams' death in August of 2014, the sequel got canned instantly. So anyway, I really would say that if Robin Williams were still alive, he could have done this and given us another good movie. He's made many misses and what have you before his death. I mean, like I said, RV was the last good movie I liked of his. Now, even though I saw some others he did, like License to Wed and Old Dogs, none of those came close. But this one, I think, is one of his greats. And I do love Mrs. Doubtfire. I'll rewatch it sometime, but like I said, it is one of his greats. So, what did you think of Mrs. Doubtfire? Please tell me in the comments below. Like and subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me again next time when I tackle another nanny, but this time it's 100% of a man. I'm going to be reviewing Mr. Nanny as I continue my mischievous May. Thank you again for watching this. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these other movies and stuff that I've already done. Now, in the upper left-hand corner is my review of Adventures in Babysitting that I did, the original from 1987. In the upper right-hand corner is my recent review of Big Mama's House that I did earlier. And as a bonus, the bottom left-hand corner is my review of RV, the last ever good movie I saw Robin Williams in. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.